And welcome into the Rowdy Studios. Tom Vandervoort sitting alongside Stephen Levine, having our own little mini racing roundtable here to talk about long losing streaks, or long winless streaks is probably a fairer way to say it, because we just saw one end with Dale Earnhardt Jr. won for the first time in 4 years. And my question to you, Stephen, is who's next?
Well, I think there are three obvious candidates: Martin Truex Jr., Mark Martin, and Jeff Burton. Let's just deal with Jeff Burton first, because I think he's the easiest guy to remove.
He's the easiest guy to dismiss?
Yeah, he hasn't won since 2008.
Since then, his top fives have decreased each year. I think it's gone from 7 to 5 to 6 to 2.
I don't think he's coming back. I thought at first last season was an anomaly, but he's repeating that poor performance this season. So eliminating Jeff Burton, you're left with Martin Truex Jr. and Mark Martin. To me, Martin Truex Jr., who was very consistent at the beginning of the season, spent 6 weeks ranked in the top 5, has fallen off a little bit, where I think Mark Martin has been very competitive. Almost won at Pocono, was fast before problems at Michigan. So I'm going to go with Mark Martin. I think he's going to win again before Martin Truex Jr.
Now, Martin Truex Jr. has fallen off a little bit in the last few weeks, but he was very fast earlier in the season, and the reason I might lean more towards Martin Truex Jr. is simply because he's going to run more races.
Well,
Mark Martin is about to take a month off. And so, I think that gives Martin Truex Jr. a good chance to step up and win a race. And, another guy you might want to think about is Juan Pablo Montoya. Even though he's not running that well most places, we have a couple of road courses. That was where he won his one and only Cup race, was at Sonoma, which we got coming up right here. So I think Montoya could win again.
Absolutely.
And you might want to put him in the mix just based on road course prowess, although you have to be disappointed if you're a fan of Chip Ganassi Racing with Juan and Jamie running, in the very low teens as far as the points go.
Although Dodge has won 3 of the past 5 Sonoma races.
And A.J. Allmendinger's an interesting case. Hasn't won a Cup race in his career.
Well, so I didn't include him because he's,
he hasn't won yet. But honestly, that is a guy I think we all expect to get that first win sometime. We think he is going to win a race before his Cup career is over. Road course is another good spot for AJ, too.
It is. I still think Truex or Mark Martin are more likely to win a race before A.J. Allmendinger is. Yeah. And I'm still, even though he's taken time off, I'm still going to go with Mark Martin. I think he's more of a threat, more places, and he's been faster lately than Martin Truex Jr.
All right, well, I'm going to say Truex.
There you go.
There you go. All right, for Stephen Levine, I'm Tom Vandervoort. We'll see you next time.